she agreed to polyamory until she actually realized the reality of polyamory. And then she's like, wait a minute.
Jordan's Messages.
Sponsored by Squarespace.
Again, we are just stockpiling messages. I have no clue if, Josh, would your child be born at this point? Do we know the name? Are we allowed to say the name?
But sure, Shiloh.
Shiloh. Will Shiloh be born?
I hope so. At this point, I sure hope so.
If Shiloh is not born at this point, I'm gonna keep doing messages until he is. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep going.
Until you're 100.
Until I'm
If
100.
he's not here by then.
Then, if he's not here by then, well, let's get to the messages. Hi, Jordan and Josh. So my boyfriend and I are polyamorous, which basically means we're open to having relationships with more than one person at a time. My boyfriend already had a girlfriend of 3 years when he met me, and he told me about her and being poly on our first date. The whole concept was really new to me, and I wasn't on board with it at first, but we kept spending time together, and I did more research on polyamory and actually decided that it sounded really cool and interesting. I was actually excited to give it a try. So we started dating, and everything was going great. We've been together for almost 6 months now, but I just recently met his other girlfriend for the first time, and it brought up all these fears and anxieties that I hadn't felt since he first brought the idea up. Now I'm wondering if I'm cut out for polyamory at all. Do I just need time to adjust, or am I in way over my head? So, this man needs to be locked up. This is so stupid. It's like, I agreed to do polyamory. I'm not gonna meet the girlfriend, but then when I do meet the girlfriend, then all of a sudden it's like the reality of what that actually, you agreed to something.
You've got these insecurities
Oh,
you're dealing with,
it's
okay?
your insecurities, okay. She agreed to polyamory until she actually realized the reality of polyamory, and then she's like, wait a minute, your manipulative boyfriend was like, it's great, you know, I love everybody.
Especially for me.
It's great for me. I get to do it with everyone. You, her. I'm just waiting for other things to be legalized. And then I'm gonna do it to everything. Every single object. Wow, is it me? Am I in over my head? Do I need time to adjust? What's up with these girls? Why, I don't understand it. We get messages time and time again where it's the guy, and I know people are saying that I'm too harsh on guys, but I'm sorry. I truly am not sorry, but
we need a crisis or something in this country to really just either make these guys buck up or just kind of weed them out.
we need something. We need something. But these girls, they write into me, and they're the ones being hurt, and they always feel like it's them doing something that they could have done something better. Trust me, I've been down that road where somebody's doing something bad to you and you think, what could I be doing? They're not thinking that. You're the sane one. They're not thinking, man, what could I have done this better? Could I have introduced the girlfriend to her better? He doesn't care about you. He's just thinking, all right, well, if she's gone,
Easy
then
come, easy go.
Easy come, easy go. I'm gonna find another person to do it to. It doesn't matter to him. So if you sit here and think, I wonder if he's thinking, wow, could I have done something better? The answer is no. Because you wouldn't have even been in this situation in the first place. So, it's not you. Literally, it's not you. It is this crazy, insane Charles Manson wannabe who God knows what he's going to be charged with in a year and a half. Get away from him. Delete every text you've ever had from him.
You don't want the evidence.
Don't. I
You're
swear.
an accomplice in something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, something bad's gonna. I mean, this isn't normal. I've had some people that I know in the past. I don't know them, but I know people who know them, and they They got into this stuff, and let me tell you what, it doesn't go great for them. And they were really committed. I mean, truly, living with each other, you wouldn't
I know people too. Didn't go well for them either.
Did you really? We'll talk about it after this. Maybe on bonus messages, but we won't. So don't pay money just for that, because we're not going to talk about it on there. We do bonus messages though, and we do talk about some scandalous things. Things that we could never say on messages. There is a paywall for that access to those thoughts. Support BlimeyCow.com. Let's get to the next question. Guys, we are planning to revamp our website very, very soon, and so it's gonna be so easy to get in contact with us and know about our shows like Messyges, Christian Meme Review, our new podcast. We're gonna have easy ways to interact with our shows. We're so excited. Comment below if you have any ideas for us for our website as we go into this new venture. We need your input. Of course, when we finally make those changes, we're going to go to our tried and true favorite website, Squarespace. They make it so easy to customize your site. They have flexible website templates no matter what kind of site you want to create. Whether it's a blog, portfolio, web store, YouTube channel, whatever it is, all the templates look great and you can customize them to do literally whatever you want. Squarespace makes everything so simple. You can create an online store selling physical, digital, or service products easily. Plus, you can create custom merch as well and print it on demand, Josh. They even handle shipping it for you. So, what do you want to build? I want you to listen up. You can build it with Squarespace. It's finally time to build that website you've been putting off. Head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to our link squarespace.com/cow, because there you're gonna get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/cow. Now! Let's get back to the messages. This next one's terrifying. Dear Jordan and Josh, there is one married couple in our church that we hang out with who are very touchy. They will tickle each other in front of people. Sometimes it's just a playful poke, but other times it's like a tickling, giggling fight that lasts 10 to 20 seconds. Once they were guests in my house, and my husband was in the other room for a second, and it was just me and them, and it happened. I too am married, but it was awkward because what am I supposed to do? Look away? Make eye contact and laugh along? My question is, what is the appropriate amount of PDA for married couples? And what should I do when I'm witnessing public tickling? Thank you, cringed and confused. What do you do? What do you do? That's what I would do. I would say, ha 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 ha. Look away. Never invite them over again. That's what I would do. Am I harsh, Josh? Am I doing something wrong? I don't think so. Look, a couple who's that unaware, they're just a ticking time bomb. They don't know what's going on. They won't know if they're harming you and your family or if they're loving you and your family. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to them. They're so clueless that it's scary. It's scary to be around people that are that clueless. It truly is. I swear to you, it's scary.
I love when you talk about things with the same intensity. The polyamorous guy, the happy couple just tickling each other. It's all just scary stuff.
Well, one is that creepy Charles Manson wannabe. He is hyper aware of what he's doing. He's in deep. He doesn't care who he hurts, who he lies, cheats, steals, kills. He doesn't care. Again, he'll do it to anybody. And anything, he will do it. So, with this couple though, they're the complete opposite of the spectrum. They're a ticking time bomb. They could you never know what they're gonna do because they're so clueless. And both people are dangerous, in my estimation. You need a healthy amount of cluelessness and manipulation to come together to be a normal human being.
You need to be just clueless enough that you're not stressed out all the time.
Yes.
And you need to be just aware enough that you're not an idiot.
Just aware enough that you could be a bad person and manipulate, but you choose to control the monster inside of you. That's what you need. If somebody on either side, they're scary. And that's just a fact. So I don't want to say get away from them. I would say You're asking yourself, what are you supposed to do in that weird, awkward situation? Well, my answer is it doesn't necessarily matter because they're unaware of what's going on. So so your weird response isn't going to affect them. It only affects you. And so just in my mind, it's like, well, if you want to hang out with them, that's the baggage that's going to come along with that. So just react however you want to react. And if they leave because they feel awkward, then good. And
invite them over again. And when they start tickling, you get with your husband and you start doing the same thing. So you guys are just all four of you on the couch, just tickling each other.
For hours.
Okay? And then invite the polyamorous guy over. And he's like, whoa, what have we here?
And that's when it all starts. That's when the cops are called. That's when we hear about it on the news.
A night of lust turns to murder.
A night of lust turned to murder.
Really some of the most disturbing messages.
Hands down. I'm surprised I keep going with this show. The burden that this is on me. It's just, it's hard. It's hard.
I choose these questions and I think, am I going to do this to my brother?
How long has God instilled this show into my life? How long can I withstand the burden of the questions, the messages? How long? It is, God knows. He knows. He knows. He will never give me more than I can bear. So every question that is on this paper, I know I can handle. And that's the only thing that gets me through this. It's the only thing.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God. In Jesus' name, amen. Don't be messy. And leave good messages. People in the comment section, they're gonna be like, he